So we launched the co-op a year ago, and we've got about 150 patients in it. That's nothing. It's trivial. It's not trivial for those 150 because they've been the pioneers to launch it. But we're on a pathway that we believe we can scale this to 1,000 patients this year, and hopefully 10,000 patients in the years to come. And it's groups like this, it's conversations like this that make me confident that that's possible. Because why wouldn't you want to contribute to moving the field forward? It doesn't cost you anything. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to have some concerns about the security of the data, which we take very serious. And we're not going to commercialize it. We are here to actually commercialize new products to be able to make available to patients. And so it's really a team of teams, donation of data that we believe can go a long ways to bring this community together. And so we're excited about making that investment and making that available to everybody. But we got a long ways to go. I don't take it for granted. It's a no-brainer in my mind, and it's frustrating that not everybody knows about it. But it just takes one person at a time, one group at a time, one email list at a time, to grow this thing. And so we have a long ways to go, but I'm also oddly confident that we can do it.
So what do you have an ideal number? Is it 10,000, 20,000, 100,000? I mean, is there an ideal number?
Yeah, so the number is 10,000 is the tipping point, is what the data scientists tell us. If we as a community can hit the 10,000 mark for data donations in congenital heart disease, it then becomes a life of its own. It then becomes self-propagating, and it then becomes taking on a life of its own, such that it will be self-sustaining. The more the better. I mean, if you had 10,000 patients in there, we could do clinical research with that number, but we could even do it faster if we had 100,000 patients. Because
Mm.
now imagine this. Now imagine rather than you trying to find the clinical studies out there that may be available for your grandson, imagine that your grandson's data is informing the clinical trial design. And we're designing as a community the clinical trials for the highest unmet need patients. And when those clinical trials are designed, we then go inform your family that that study is now available for you. And that allows us to be able to recruit patients rapidly into the study and do the cycles of learning much, much faster, right? So there isn't a number that's too big.